What we're going to do in today's experiment is to find out more about the composition of air. Hi, I'm Mr. Long and I am your science teacher today. So we learned that from books, at least from this book, that air is made up of many different kind of gases. Okay, most of which is nitrogen. There's some oxygen, about 20% or so, 21%, and the rest are things like carbon dioxide and other gases like water vapor. Now today we're going to examine oxygen a little bit more. I'm sure every one of you knows that oxygen is a gas that allows things to burn, alright? And things only burn when there is oxygen present. So how can we use that knowledge or that idea to test whether is it really true or not? Well, I have with me a simple setup today. This is a candle that I've already placed into a container. This is just simply colored water. It's not what you think it may be, haha. So this is just colored water. Now, and this is a beaker, glass beaker with a volume of 250 milliliters. So, if I were to place this over this, the amount of air in the container will still be roughly around 250 or maybe a bit less because some of the water actually entered the container. I'm sure you can see it, and it has risen to the same level as the water outside the container. Okay, so let's say it's around 230-ish. So if there's really oxygen inside this container, what happens if I were to set the candle on fire? What will it be burning? Will it catch fire actually? If I can set it on fire and I cover this candle with this beaker, what do you think will happen to the candle flame? Can you predict and try to explain it? You may pause the video here. Right, I hope you have done your prediction and discussion. Now, I'm going to put this over this. Before I do so, some of you may wonder what's the purpose of the water. The water is just to create a air proof seal around the rim of this beaker. If not, if you look at the spout here, air can still enter through this little gap if I were to place it down over this. Let's take a look now. Try to observe the water level inside the beaker. Oops, and what happened to the candle flame? The candle flame was snuffed out on its own. And look at the water level inside the beaker compared to the one outside. Has it gone up? So what do you think these observations can tell you? What do you think so? Number one, why? Try answering this question. Number one, why did the candle flame got snuffed out? Why did it stop burning? Number two, why did the water level inside rise up to a certain level and stopped? Number three, if I were to tell you that this container contained 100% of oxygen, will you agree with me or disagree with me? And can I explain why? Okay, that's all for today's experiment here. All the best.